Guys, I am over the moon excited right now. Larian Studios just shared my latest subclass mod in Baldur's Gate 3 on their Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. I was playing some Divinita Original Sin 2, and I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw this.
Hi. Hi! I would die for garlic bread. Pizza. We can summon a garlic bread elemental who can just create a cloud of cheesy smell.
And that was referencing my Way of the Pizza Chef Monk that's available on Mod.io and Nexus Mods. I was blown away to see this and really excited because I put a lot of time and effort into this, and it's nice to see people recognize the hard work. What was cool about this is I watched them play through it, and it was absolutely hilarious. It is on the Larian channel from hell there. I'll have this linked in the description so you can watch it as well if you want. So funny. So seriously so funny. You could hear the producers laughing as they're preparing this. Amazing. Amazing.
I'm actually so fucking excited. What does this mean? Path of the balanced slice. Sauce of the scorching slice. Flour dusted fist. Smoke powder. What the fuck? Summon pizza elemental. I'm so happy right now. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. This is great. No. This is great. I'm gonna cry. This is so fucking good. What? Mozzarella punch. Oh.
You get the idea there. Again, it'll be linked in the description so you can watch it yourself. But oh my goodness, that was really exciting to see. And if you haven't seen my Way of the Pizza Chef Monk, so I try to keep it as balanced as possible. I'm running with level 20 build here, so I gave the extra bonus action there, but it does have a lower damage per round than the open hand monk multi-class with the rogue thief here, but it does have its own summons here with these pizzas, thanks to Incognito Burrito, the creator of the Book of Sorcerers mod, as well as Sumer Dagnauth, the creator of the 5e fighter, Barbarian Rangers, and other subclass combined mods, making an actual pizza elemental here. And that's not all. We also have the Niedric Ember Crust summon here, who's the dwarf pizza chef that I came up with the lore for this whole mod. Which actually, this mod started as a reason to explain why pizza is in Heroes Feast, which there's no real explanation. I looked around online for any D&D references to pizza, and I couldn't find anything, so I took it into my own hands to explain why. And this subclass actually does let you cook either healing or harming pizzas, so it has like a smoke powder bomb type pizza where you just double click it and you're gonna throw it, and the healing ones which function kind of like a potion there. So we also have things like the dough elemental with Aoife really enjoyed. She said she would protect the dough elemental with her life. And this is kind of, I named it garlic bread. It does have that cheesy smell attack there. You also, again, at level 12, get Niedric Ember Crust, but I had a little bit of a failed creation that I actually turned into the level 20 capstone ability with Pizza Us, which is us with a pizza texture on it. This mod was meant to be goofy, and that's kind of the whole intention that I went with it. But yeah, this is Pizza Us right there. A little freaky, I know, but it was the first creation of a pizza summon that I had here. It was a little bit silly. And also at level 15, I give a triple version of the garlic bread and pizza elementals, so you can summon in which one of these that you want. They will roll around and fight alongside you. They can jump. They got the pizza bolt here, and they have that cheesy smell, which you can use to stop the enemies from having actions. The bread elemental here is a little bit strong, but it's meant to be fun. And oftentimes later in the game, the enemies will end up saving on the cheesy smell, so it's not like it's going to be super impactful, but yeah, it's nice to have the choice between the different summons here. I think they are actually pretty funny. And funny enough, someone actually notified me that people were talking about the Pizza Monk class on Reddit today, and I tried to log into my Reddit account from 13 years ago. Unfortunately, locking myself out, I was going to respond to this because they were looking for someone to make a Tyromancer, cheese, like wizard, sorcerer type class. But I'm considering it if people would be interested in something like that. I do have 3 mods right now currently in the works, so I will be working on those. But if people do want to see a Tyromancer, I'm all for making some more funny mods because, yeah, I had a lot of fun laughing away as I made the Pizza Chef. And I kind of want to talk a bit in this video about what type of mods people would like to see in the future. Again, I am working on a few at the current moment. I am doing some things with weapons as well. I was learning from very talented Incognito Burrito on some weapon-related stuff as we made this pizza weapon, which was a lot harder than you guys would imagine to make, because the normal model, if you use it properly, your hand's in the pizza itself, so getting this to actually work properly was a lot of work. And again, thank you to Incognito Burrito for the help with that. And I am learning more with the toolkit as I want to make some better mods, funnier mods, and you name it. So again, I am just curious if there is any type of subclass mod that people are interested in. I got actually a pretty good idea recently for one that I am working on, and I have some ideas myself. As you guys may know, I also have released the College of Winter Spirit Bard alongside the Way of the Pizza Chef Monk here, so I do have a holiday theme going. And the next mod will also be holiday themed, so you guys can stay tuned for that. I'm hoping to have that out in sometime here in the future, but again, things do pop up with making mods, as sometimes an issue can take over 10, 20 hours to help fix. So yeah, I don't think there'd be too many of those issues popping up, but that's the nature of modding. And I also want to talk a bit about the modding toolkit, because I've been getting a lot of questions regarding it with my mods. And I do want to say that modding is kind of difficult. So just because I've been able to release mods and people just think, oh, you're just a YouTuber, it's not as easy as it really looks. Like the College of Winter Spirit, this was my very first mod. It took over 120 hours for me to actually get this to completion. It was a huge undertaking because you have to learn so many different things. Not only are you making a subclass, you're also making the spells, you're making the weapon actions. If you wanted to make weapons, you're also making the weapons too. I was silly and made a bunch of summons, as I really do enjoy summons in video games, and that's probably going to be a feature of a lot of my mods is summons. I just really enjoy having that kind of companionship. It's kind of funny, a story, my very first pet, I named Hunter because I was a big fan of the Hunter class in World of Warcraft. So yeah, I named my whole cat after that when I finally was able to get a pet growing up. But I do think I'll probably be having things like that in my future mods. So if there's anything like related to that people will be interested in seeing, I'm all ears, because I find it to be fun to kind of come up with different things like this, like the different ice owl bears that you see there for the College of Winter Spirit. But yeah, this mod again took me 120 hours to completion. So they do take quite some time for those that are interested in getting into modding. I'm not saying that to scare anybody away. I'm all for helping people. I get a lot of DMs actually every single day now, trying to help out as much as I can with mods. I do have a limit on how much I'm able to actually help people because I'm not the most educated with the modding toolkit. The reason it took me so long to make those mods is because I did a lot of trial and error and just seeing what the things that Larian did. So if you're interested in making mods, I will be doing some content in the future talking about how to use the toolkit. I actually did release a video a year and a half ago. It was a bad video. It was not that great. I know a lot more about the toolkit now, but the thing is, again, to be able to teach 120 hours worth of content into a video or a few videos is quite a bit. So expect the videos maybe in the future when I get a bit more comfortable with it. I know that's been something I've been getting comments on all my videos. I'd really love to help, but that's something that I need to get a bit more experience with first. I don't want to put out a bad video for you guys. But I do spend quite a bit of time every day in the modding toolkit, so this is something that I am working towards getting better at so that I can provide the lights in the way, some better help for those that are looking to get into modding. I have a lot of fun with it personally myself, so I want to be able to help spread the joy. So yeah, expect some videos on how to mod when I get a little bit better with the toolkit so that I'm able to actually accurately articulate the ideas on how to use the toolkit, because there's a lot going on. But if it's something that you really want to do, you just got to think about the time investment that it'll take. Like, for 120 hours, like that's not normal. I feel like I was taking a lot because some of the ideas for the Winter Spirit Bard were a little bit intense, and not everyone's going to be going with like a bunch of summons and a ton of different spells for all of them. So it won't take you that long, hopefully, but it does take a lot longer than you would think. Scope creep is real. If you don't know what that is, you start with a small idea and it's just going to keep growing. So just want to make this video kind of as a celebration. I'm really excited that Larian, very thankful that Larian showed off the College of the Pizza, or the Way of the Pizza Chef Monk here, and I've gotten some other requests for some pizza-related mods. I do have a fun one in the works, but it'll be coming a lot later. And yeah, just again, wanted to hear people's ideas on modding, and I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you all in the next video.